Hello, I'm joined today by postgrad bursary winner Axelle Goepp. Axelle is studying at City St George's, University of London, and has won the coveted £2,000 Postgrad Solutions bursary. Axelle, hi, lovely to have you on today. To begin with, if you can tell me what this bursary means for you and what this allows you to do in the future with your career.
This bursary really means everything to me at the moment. For my postgraduate degree, I was actually really stressed out when it comes to tuition fee because, SFE loans for postgraduate degrees, sometimes they don't cover everything, they don't give you maintenance loans, so it's a bit harder than with the bachelor's. And being a mom, so having to already juggle childcare and a part-time job, and now having to worry about working a bit more to be able to cover this tuition fee was really stressful. So this really came at the perfect time,
Hmm.
and actually I don't have to worry about tuition fee anymore for this year. So that's great. And yeah, that's really like it gave me both a financial push and also
Yeah.
emotional encouragement. So that's
We've
great.
just heard about your circumstances with a young family, which is lovely and nice to hear that you've been able to further your studies, even though the circumstances dictate. Where are you based? Are you London itself? Are you on the fringes? Where are you located?
I currently live in Edmonton, so London based, yeah.
Yeah, excellent. Obviously, London, a very expensive city, so obviously this
Very.
£2,000 bursary will not only help towards the costs of the program itself, but obviously the cost of living. Also,
Yeah.
it all falls into one, doesn't it? So, if you can kind of talk me through the process of the applying for the bursary. Many students will go, it can't be that easy, but it really is, isn't it? Just talk me through how
It
you went
really
about
is.
applying.
It really is easy. I was actually going online trying to find like any type of bursary, anything that I could get to help me with this tuition fee. And out of all the different things I tried to apply or applied for, postgrad was actually the easiest and the fastest. It was actually really quick. And yeah, like it
Yeah.
wasn't overwhelming. Some of them were really overwhelming because they ask for so many details. Some of them will ask you to provide documents, but that wasn't the case for postgrad. It was really quick, like only a few minutes, and it was done. So that was really great.
Yeah. I still remember when I announced to yourself that you had won and you kind of like, really me?
Yeah,
Is
I've been
this right?
excited.
It's a bit impressive that, there's no
Yes.
kind of, have to email back. You're not sure if it's the right
Mm,
person. We got in contact with you. We sent you an invoice, we sent the university an invoice, and as we'll always try and help.
mhm.
Axel, can I ask what you're studying at the university and how you found your studies at the uni in general?
So I'm studying a master's in food policy. Um, the university itself is like it's a really great university. I chose City Center specifically because they have the Center for Food Policy as part of the university. So that's for me, that's really the best place to study food policy specifically. Um, yeah, they have a lot of help. The whole way the university works, the system, how the online support is, everything is great, honestly. And then when it comes to the actual course, sorry, what was
No, carry on, please do.
when it comes to the actual course, um, do you want me to talk about the content or the
Yes, of course.
details
Yeah,
more?
please do. Yes.
So food policy, a lot of when I tell people I'm studying food policy, a lot of people are like, oh, what is it? They're not really sure. It's not something that you would hear like people are studying really often. And it's this is really broad. There's really a lot of things that you can go into studying food policy. But personally, I'm interested in regulations. Sorry,
Yeah.
like don't often think the little labels that you have on your food or the traffic light system that tells you how much fat, sugar. All of this went through food policy. Even school meals go through food policy. So many things that we don't think about. And yeah, so personally, I would like to go into food regulation or
Yeah.
public health policy, maybe education, to be able to teach the future generation about food safety.
Axel, sorry to interrupt you. Can I ask what your undergrad degree was in? Was it in food policy also? Was it also at City, St. George's?
No, yeah. So my undergrad was in nutrition and food management at the University of West London.
Okay.
And after that, I could have gone into dietetics or different
Yeah.
food degrees. But yeah, food policy was really well.
What made you change from West London to St George's City? Was it just because it looked a better program? Was it financially better? Was it, a higher ranking? What made you choose that?
It was really about the course itself. The food policy course is not, there's not a lot of universities that do it in London. And because they have the Center for Food Policy there at City, I think
Yeah.
for me that's really the best place to
Super.
to do that course. Yeah.
Okay, and I think we've kind of heard the next steps from you in terms of, you're hoping to go into kind of food regulation, that kind of career path. Well, how does that look for you? The next steps from here, post-graduation, I think you started this month, is that right? So you've got
Yes.
12 months.
Yeah.
What will that look like after that? Will you go to career fairs? Will you apply for positions? Will you take a break? What happens for you?
I actually started looking into that by applying for internships. So
Yeah,
I would really love to like going into the professional world this year while studying. So I applied for a bunch of internships and I really hope I get one. And that would be
yeah.
a starting point. I think that from there, I'll be able to figure out where I'm going to go next or what I'm going to do at the end of the year.
Yeah, I think it's the value of experience. So I think internships definitely the way forward. Any kind of intern role, any kind of employment linked to what you want to do is key. And just going back to your circumstances, you mentioned that you went to West London. Um, were you originally from London? Is that where you've kind of grown up and therefore you were in London to begin with? Or are you from overseas? What's your background?
So I'm half French and half Gabonese, Gabon, Central Africa. So I grew up between France and Gabon, and
Yeah,
I actually moved to the UK about 8 years ago
yeah.
when I finished high school. And yeah, I've been here ever since. So I've been in London ever
That's
since.
great. How do you find it? It's a totally different way of life, isn't it? Obviously, you're in the heart of London.
Yes.
But how do you find it?
I actually really like London because of its diversity and how open-minded people are. I think that was the main reason. And yeah, I just love the culture. I always wanted to live in an English-speaking country. So yeah, I moved here, loved it, and just stayed here. Yeah.
Superb. Axel, thank you for your time. Really appreciate that. Anyone that's watching that wants the chance to win the £2,000 bursary provided by Postgrad Solutions, just behind me here, please head over to postgrad.com, llmstudy.com. Head onto the homepage. There will be a little pop-up that comes up where you can click the register button and you can really easily apply. It is as simple as 3 clicks, 1 click to register, 1 click to type in all your details, and then 1 click to submit. Axel, thanks for your time. We wish you and your young family all the best.
Thank
We look
you.
forward to hearing from you more in 2026, and I wish you every success with your postgrad degree in food
Thank
policy.
you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Thank you.